What's up everyone, it's Jared here, and Samsung's new Galaxy Note 7 has brought a lot of hype with some of its new features like the iris scanner, curved glass, new S Pen features, and its waterproof rating. But first, let's start with its new-ish design. The Note 7 comes in 4 color choices: blue coral, which is my favorite, silver titanium, gold platinum, and black onyx. And we still got a nice metal band wrapped around the sides, but this time with symmetry and curved glass, not only on the back for a nice comfortable hold, but now also on the display, just like what we've seen on the S7 Edge, which affords us the same Edge software features. But really, other than the switch from micro USB to USB-C, finally, and the iris scanner modules flanking both sides of the in-call speaker, which we'll get into in a few moments, physically, it's basically the same Note device that we saw last year. The display is the same 5.7-inch Super AMOLED Quad HD display, and it's still, in mine and many others' opinion, one of, if not the best mobile display on the market. It's protected by Gorilla Glass 5, and although there's been some recent controversy with its durability, I haven't even been trying to be careful, and I still have yet to see a single scratch, unlike my Galaxy S7, which scratched in my pocket after about 2 days. TouchWiz has been given a nice facelift, not too much on the surface, but if you dig into the settings menus, you'll find that it's no longer organized by tabs or as long as a bloody phone book, which is nice when trying to find something quickly. And with device maintenance, we can quickly jump into several different settings to adjust how our device performs. For instance, I really like how we can tap on storage and then again on apps and then bulk uninstall apps we no longer want instead of having to do it one by one. The new video enhancer seems to make videos look a little better on all of the video apps I installed, which is pretty cool, and there's a new blue filter option that you can have scheduled to activate at certain times, which should make nighttime reading easier on the eyes and removes the blue cast that prevents your brain from getting sleepy, as I understand it. You also get these app power monitor notifications letting you know if there's apps you haven't used in a while running in the background, draining battery, giving you the option to temporarily put them to sleep, which I actually really liked. So this time around, like many previous Samsung flagship phones, the Note 7 is also now waterproof with an IP68 certification, as is the S Pen to go along with it. The S Pen is still an S Pen, but with a slightly finer tip, and in case you're wondering, they re-engineered the slot so you can't get it stuck anymore, even if you wanted to. And the software has changed a bit too, with the addition of Translate, where you would hover the S Pen over a foreign word and it would then convert it to your language. It works maybe half the time or less. Magnify is another new addition where hovering over objects makes things bigger. Pretty self-explanatory. There's Glance, which minimizes apps for a sort of quick pop-up and view type scenario. And then under Smart Select, there's a new option to create GIFs. Now, lock screen memos aren't anything new to the Galaxy Note line of devices, but on the Note 7, we can actually pin lock screen notes to the always-on display. I think this is great and incredibly useful. The Note 7 comes in 2 CPU variants with a Snapdragon 820 and Exynos 8890. I haven't had any complaints with overall device performance like others have claimed, so everything's been great in that department, and internal phone storage hasn't been an issue either thanks to the 64 gigabytes that comes with the Note 7 standard, and along with support for a micro SD card up to 2 terabytes, which doesn't even exist on the consumer market yet, that'll never be an issue. The iris scanner is okay. The tech Samsung used isn't anything to poo-poo at, but I feel it's got the same working consistency as Smart Stay, whereby if the conditions aren't just right, it's more of a time-consuming frustration than convenience, but when the conditions are just right, it works well and unlocks the phone stupid fast. And we're still looking at the exact same camera as featured in the Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge, but with a camera app update, with swiping in the viewfinder as a navigation method. It still takes phenomenal photos, and I'm still confident enough with this camera to claim that it's probably the best camera on a phone today. The 3500 milliamp hour battery life on the Note 7 is what I'd expect from a 3500 milliamp hour battery. It's not exceptional or anything, but it's good. So far with my regular day-to-day usage, I still haven't been able to drain it. And if you jump into the battery settings, there's some pretty awesome options to customize just how your battery bleeds power or saves it, with options that downscale the screen resolution to either 1080 or 720p, not to mention lower the device performance and network usage to squeeze as little or as much battery as you like, which is something I really appreciate. The Note 7 is hands down my favorite phablet phone on the market right now. I absolutely love some of the new software features with both TouchWiz and the S Pen. It's got great battery life, at least I think so, and an amazing camera. But if you have the Note 5, I wouldn't go as far as saying it's worth the upgrade. But if you have something like a Galaxy S6 or really any device that's a year or older and want to switch to the best big phone in the market, then go with the Note 7. You'll absolutely love it. But that should do it for this one. If you liked my review, show me by hitting up that like button. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for new videos every week. But thanks as always for watching, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Cheers.